muchachas enojadas.
Welcome back to NWA Main Event. Lee Tidwell, and joining me again, Jeff the Crippler Daniels, after he screwed Chris Gatlin. Big match in the ring, you spotlight Chris Sanders. And Omega Akeem taking on Tommy Bigfigure and Hammerjack. The team of Tommy Bigfigure and Hammerjack not wasting any time and been coming along as of late.
Well, you know, Hammerjack and Bigfigure, they've said that they're out here and they're going to start making some noise and people's going to start remembering their names around here. And Chris Sanders just got him a ride outside. They sent in Omega Akeem, who's making his first appearance here on, hey, big double clothesline, takes them both down. But Akeem's making his first appearance here on NWA.
Catches Hammerjack in an arm drag, then back up to his feet, and clothesline there by Akeem. Comes off with a big hip toss there on Hammerjack. And Hammerjack over to tag in Tommy Bigfigure.
Bigfigure fixing to make his presence. No, steps right into another big. I tell you what, Omega's making him quite a little impact here on Main Event this morning, Lee.
Got Tommy Bigfigure in the arm bar. Tommy Bigfigure from Boise, Idaho, teaming up with Hammerjack. And then to tag in to spotlight Chris Sanders. Sanders, one of the X-Stars here off the top rope, double axe handle right to the back of the elbow, then working over that left arm, just wearing it out.
From what I understand, Chris Sanders came up on the short end of the stick over in Battle Zone, but he's still ranked right up there with the World Junior Heavyweights. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl on Bigfigure. He's taking him down. Sanders is up. He's a ball of fire, Lee.
Sanders now backing Bigfigure in, whips him across, comes through. Big flying clothesline, doubles the big man up. And Sanders still on top of him. Sanders taking him now. Reversal there by Bigfigure. Ducks his head. Sanders with a kick right there underneath the chin, excuse me. Sanders off the ropes, a big clothesline there by Bigfigure.
I tell you what, he took him out of his boots right there, Lee. He's putting them big feet right upside his head now. He's going over. It looks like he's going to tag Hammerjack.
Tag into Hammerjack, and Sanders' lip busted open from that clothesline. Against the ropes comes off flying clothesline there by Hammerjack, taking spotlight Chris Sanders down. Hammerjack now down for the cover. 1, 2, and Sanders able to get that right shoulder up.
Chris Sanders is hurting, but I tell you, he's still got that quickness. That's what makes him such an asset in that X division, is his quickness and speed. But you take a big guy like Hammerjack slamming you down hard on the mat, it'll take a lot out of you, Lee.
Side slam by Hammerjack does take Chris Sanders down. Now whips him into the ropes, comes off big boot, and Sanders tried to partially block that.
Yeah, I don't think he got full effect on him, but he still got enough to take him down long enough to make a tag Bigfigure back in.
Sanders now against the ropes, comes off. Bigfigure picks him up, and a huge spine buster there on Chris Sanders.
He planted him hard, Lee. He planted him. This might be it right here.
Down for the cover, 2, and a kick out there by Sanders, getting that left shoulder up.
Bigfigure and Hammerjack going to be in Columbia tonight. They're taking on JT Quest and Donnie Eaton. They've vowed that they're going to make a stepping stone out of them two. Oh, beautiful chin buster on Chris Sanders.
And the big left hand, the big chop there by Bigfigure, just chopping away on Chris Sanders. Sanders, one of the favorites to get the to be the first holder of the NWA Main Event X Division title.
I tell you what, we got big things coming up in that X Division. There's guys lining up, coming from all over. We've got Nick Fury in here, and he's quite a high flyer. Stars put his bid in to come back in. Chris Sanders, Ryan Righteous, the Misfits, the Justices. Tim Renesto says, hey, he wants to be right in the thick of that thing. You can't ever count him out on anything. He's a former world champion. Man, I tell you what, these guys are taking it to us. Chris Sanders' mouth's busted wide open. Tommy Capone's elbows split open.
Tommy Bigfigure.
Yeah, Tommy Bigfigure.
It's my job to mess up the names, not you, man. Bigfigure wearing out Sanders over in the corner. And Bigfigure and Hammerjack doing very well as a team. They know how to isolate their opponent and keeping them away from their team member. Now Bigfigure whipping Sanders hard into the corner. Full head of steam and a back elbow there. Catches Bigfigure underneath the chin. Sanders now takes him, tilt-a-whirl DDT, plants him center of the ring. Now Sanders desperately needing to tag in Akeem.
He's got to get that second win and get over there to his partner, because if Bigfigure makes it back to his feet first, I'm afraid Chris Sanders has took enough that he ain't going to be able to do too much more to save himself.
Sanders crawling to his corner, and Bigfigure showing the effects of that back elbow underneath the chin. There's the tag to Hammerjack, and there's the tag to Akeem. He's in now. Big left hands of southpaw Akeem. Just wearing out. Hammerjack in the corner, going to stop a mud hole in him. Sanders back in now, taking it to Bigfigure. We've got all 4 men in the ring. Akeem still stomping away at Hammerjack. Bigfigure just pulled Sanders to the outside. It left Akeem in the ring with Bigfigure and Hammerjack. Akeem now over in the corner on Tommy Bigfigure, trying to figure out which one he's going to go for. He's got both men in the ring.
I think he's trying to figure out which one's the legal man. I think he's got turned around here on this thing. He's coming back in here, Bigfigure.
Hammerjack's got the big sledgehammer now. Hammerjack's got the sledgehammer. Akeem has no idea that it's going on. Sanders trying to make his way back in the ring. Akeem, full head of steam, just gets leveled by Hammerjack with that big sledgehammer. Now down for the cover. 2, 3 count, and there's your winners. The team of Hammerjack and Tommy Bigfigure. Now they're going to take it to Chris Sanders. They're going to wear him out in the corner.
You don't turn your back on Hammerjack.
Hammerjack and Tommy Bigfigure just wearing out Chris Sanders. The winners, the team of Bigfigure and Hammerjack here on NWA Main Event Television.
Saturday night, Columbia, Tennessee. They're still lining them up, and we're still mowing them down. There's 3 things that you need to know before you get in the ring with Tommy Bigfigure and Hammerjack. I want you to kiss your kids and smack your mama goodbye. And your fat-ass wife, give her a big old hug, because you're not coming back Saturday night the same man. Tell him, Tommy.
That's right, baby. We're here to do one thing and one thing only, and that's wreak havoc on the NWA. Tonight in Columbia, Tennessee, JT Quest, Donnie Eaton, you ain't gonna be nothing but stepping stones.
Remember, you can't turn your back on the team of Tommy Bigfigure and Hammerjack.